Good day, good day. A pleasant afternoon here from Bydgoszcz, the 8th largest city in the country of Poland, and about a 2.5-hour train ride for me. Late this morning into the early afternoon, I made a quick stop, got some coffee, and now we're down on the river. There are two rivers here. One's the Vistula, which runs down through Krakow, I'm pretty certain. This one I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Like everything in Poland, if you're not a native Polish speaker, it's pretty challenging. Even this city, I will spell it out for you right here on the screen, does not look like Bydgoszcz to an English speaker, that's for certain. So we're going to walk along the river here and head in towards the actual city center, and let's go explore Bydgoszcz. I think we will get there before they do. They're working really hard to pedal that car. All right, coming back from the city. These three sculptures down here on the river were unveiled in 1989, and it is the sculptures of the three Graces. In Greek mythology, they were for grace and beauty. It's a pretty interesting building right there as well. All right, let's head up the stairs, across the river, and explore down here in the city center, the old market square. I noticed a pedal boat going back the other direction. They were going a lot faster when you got the current behind you. It looks a hell of a lot easier than when you're going upstream. All right, climbing the stairs. Here we go. Little river cruise going past here. Check out this sculpture that's above the center of the river, of the man with the two poles crossing the river. This was unveiled in 2004 on the day that Poland joined the European Union. And it is the most photographed monument in the city. Just a quick glance from the same bridge. See the waterfall out there coming down off that little, looks like a little canal maybe. Yeah, just probably get down and walk that way at some point. Let's go across the bridge and take a look at all the shoppers that are out and about. You got different little stands set up, selling different sweets here, cakes, cookies. The river we're walking over, I still don't know how to say it correctly. Bubble tea. A lot of times, especially here in Poland, if I don't know how to say something, I will go to like YouTube and type it in and then hope somebody did a video and would give me an idea at least how to say it. The problem is a lot of these videos are set to music and there's no commentary on them, so you really don't get a whole lot of information from them. I did find one, a Brit in Poland, that said Żerna River. And then he followed it up with, I think that's how you say it. So maybe when I stop for lunch later, I'll ask somebody a proper pronunciation. That was the building that we looked at from the bridge. I said it was kind of interesting from the other side. I can confirm that is a museum. What kind of museum, I don't have that information for you. Cruising through here, this looks like kind of a restaurant alley. Maybe I'll find a Sphinx restaurant down here. I've grown to really enjoy the Sphinx restaurant in Poland. They're kind of in all the big cities. It's a place on the weekday you can get an entire lunch with a beer for about $7, which that's a pretty damn good deal. Pretty good little crowd out here on a Sunday afternoon. This is going to be the Rynek, the old market square. Hey, sure enough, right across the plaza is a Sphinx restaurant. Don't have that special on the weekends though. As I said, this is a Sunday. Give you a little look around the square here in Bydgoszcz. Pleasant day weather-wise here in the north of Poland. About 75 degrees today, maybe. A little bit of wind blowing. 75 would be about 23 or 24 Celsius. Braver man than me. All right, I'm going to pause for a little bit of lunch and we'll come back and we'll continue on here in Poland. Sphinx restaurant? Maybe I'll go there today anyway. What the heck? This is a stunning look at the city cathedral here. Dates back to 1346. That was the same year that Bydgoszcz became a city. Fortunately, it burned down about 100 years later, but was rebuilt here. Looking at 1502. It's over 500 years ago to you and I. We're on the bridge crossing that will take us to Mill Island. Oh, another sculpture out here over the water, similar to the one we saw a little bit earlier. Mill Island itself, in the 19th century, about 200 years ago, was the industrial zone of the city. And now it has been reimagined for tourism and even for locals, museums, cafes, pubs, coffee shops, and quite a bit of green space. On Google Maps, there are about 9,000 reviews of Mill Island. It has a 4.8 rating. That's pretty good. Here's one of the green spaces here, it looks like. All right, let's go explore Mill Island. Pretty good idea of the industrial looking facades that they have. I don't know how original these are. They look pretty old. I guess it is quite possible that some of these do date back over 100 years ago. And some of them look relatively new. Would not have a hard time finding a dinner or a drink down here. About every building has some sort of offering to it. Another museum there. And sometimes that's the best way to spend a Sunday right there. Really digging the park-like setting back here. All in all, just about a 5-minute walk from the old market square. Those look less than comfortable, especially in the reclined position.